we're back again with a cool and a nasty video about Taekwondo that could really help you to understand the history, benefits, injury prevention, and the goal of a project in the sport. So, without further ado, let's go. And before I started to tell you the history and the benefits of our project, I would like you to know that me and my Taekwondo group did our best to get the best information that we will present in front of you. What is the history of these sports? Taekwondo first came to be recognized as a system of self-defense in 1940s and 1950s, when a group of leading Korean martial artists came together and unified their various art forms under a single style of hand and feet fighting. Taekwondo was introduced to the Philippines through the effort of Kim Bukman and Young Man Park. Grandmaster Kim Bukman arrived in 1970 to continue Park's legacy of propagating Taekwondo upon the invitation of President Marcos. Kim continued to pioneer Taekwondo worldwide and left the Philippines in 1971. What are the benefits of playing Taekwondo? It provides benefits in organization, vision, body development, and mental awareness. The goal of this martial art is to give a sense of self-esteem, knowledge of self-defense, heightened mental physical well-being. This assessed contribute to a common goal of harmony. What are the hand signals of the referee during the Taekwondo match? goal of this project? The goal of this project is to encourage the coaches and the athletes to communicate with each other in order to understand what are the things that they need to do to prevent and lessen the injuries that they may encounter in Taekwondo. And educating and honing the athletes about injuries will be the best way to help them in the future, because the knowledge that they have will be lead them to actively respond when the injury occurs to them or to their teammates. And lastly, the safety of the athletes while playing the sports is the reason why are they implementing this project, because we believe that safety is the big investment to have the big and rich and the good future. And the following video that we will presented contains some workouts that could really help you to perform Taekwondo in the best way possible. sense of learning how to prevent injuries while playing Taekwondo. Those are the proper workouts that you can perform to increase the core of your body in order to help you to survive during sparring or a game. Also, the following are the ways to how to prevent injury during pre-season, in-season, and post-season.
Pre-participation physical exam. All athletes must undergo with medical examines so that it can help to identify if they may be at risk for a number of medical and orthopedics conditions that needed a follow-up consultation. Education. Coaches and instructors must know how to educate athletes on what are the things that they need to do to avoid and prevent injuries while trying to execute some skills in their daily training in Taekwondo. Also, those students will be need to learn what are the signs of those injuries in order to easily identify if they need some evaluation of the medical workers. Strength and conditioning. All athletes must have a proper program. It includes strength training, plyometrics training, mobility training, and cardio training to help them to be physically fit and prepared to all their stuff that they have encountered on their Taekwondo class. Proper equipment. All athletes should have a proper gear and equipment. It includes chest pad, headgear, mouth guards, groin pads and cap, shin guards, forearm guards, and glove. The gear should be fit properly and regularly inspected to make sure that it is in a good condition. Adequate rest and recovery time between practices and games is crucial to prevent fatigue-related injuries. Coaches should have scheduled days and make sure that the athletes will be having enough sleep and proper nutrition.
Warm up. Before having a practice and training, all the athletes should have proper warm up, stretching, and drills that can help the muscles to be flexible and healthy. Proper technique. Coaches and instructors should have proper assistance to the athletes so that they can guide and give some tips or advice to ensure the proper posture and prevent some injuries. Hydration. Each athlete should always have drinking water so that they can drink regularly during their practice and trainings to avoid minor problems such as cramps, dehydration, etc. Next, injury assessment and treatment. The coaches and trainers should always know how to determine and evaluate the injuries so that they can easily find some way to treat the injured athletes, whether it can help them to reduce and severity of the injury and to have fast recovery. Last, sports rehabilitations. Athletes who are experiencing injuries should have received a consultation and rehabilitation, whether they will have a physical treatment with the use of exercises, movement, and therapeutic interventions that could help them to recover in a fastest way.
Rest and recovery. Athletes should be given enough time to rest after season, giving them some adequate time to recover in their injuries and minor pain will really help them to be prepared for the next season. Injury evaluation. Athletes who still have injuries and not resolved during season should have a comprehensive evaluation to recognize what are the root causes of the injury and assess them in developing a treatment plan on how to have a fast recovery in this sad situation. Strength and conditioning. While the athletes are having a rest from their season, they should still continue their strength and conditioning in order to help them be physically fit and lessen the possibilities of future injury. Proper nutrition. While the athletes are having a rest from their season, they should still continue having a proper nutrition that could help them embrace a healthy and physically fit body, wherein it promotes and lessens some injury problems that they may encounter in the future. Having plans and strategies on how to prevent injuries will help the trainers and athletes to work with each other in the most easiest way. Because the safeness and preventing the risk of injuries will help them to reach their limit and have a successful season.
And lastly, before we end this vlog, I would like you to watch our final routine with my group Taekwondo that could really give you insights on how to do basic skills in Taekwondo. I hope everyone enjoys this video and make sure to take some notes on how we accomplish these skills in the right way. I hope you all learn on our video. Let's make the Taekwondo community big and healthy. Always remember that we are the Taekwondo, that we will always tell you that the safety of the athletes is a big investment to have a rich and a good future. That's all, guys. See you all on the next video.